folks, welcome back to another edition of Back Porch Cigar Reviews. Today we're doing the Carolina Blue Habano. This is a brand new company from Christopher Moore, 30-year veteran in the armed services. Anxious to try this cigar.
Okay, we have another selection today from the Carolina Blue Cigar Company. They just call it the Habano. The wrapper's Habano 2000. The binder is Sumatra from Ecuador. The filler is a combination of Criollo 98, Piloto Cubano, and a Nicaraguan wrapper. It's a 6.5 by 52 Toro size. It's a full-bodied cigar, and it'll cost you around $9 per stick.
The master blender is Francisco de la Cruz. As we said in our previous review, he does the Flor Dominicana and the Romeo and Juliet. So we've got a top-notch blender making these cigars here. Mocha color to it, minimal veins.
Feels like a firm pack.
Very clean draw, smooth, airy.
I'm picking up flavor of raisins.
A little bit of spice. And cedar, and yeah, you definitely have that floral sweetness, dry note on it.
I'm picking up some peppery notes, spiciness in the back of my throat. There's kind of a floral taste to it that's I maybe described it earlier on the dry inhale as a raisin.
Now the difference between these cigars, actually they must have sent these without the gold band. I think the Maduro has the red, the Connecticut has the silver, and this has a gold band, but it doesn't have it on it. But that's how you differentiate. That's how you would tell the difference between the cigars, because the labels are all the same. I got a little red pepper on the retrohale, mostly cedar, slightly little sweetness of a raisin, but mostly cedar, the red pepper on the retrohale, and a little bit of spice.
I agree. There is retrohale's pretty spicy.
Right, back to first third. Nice crisp burn here, golden ash. Get mostly cedar, short finish of a cedar, and then on the back of the tongue we get a lingering, like a jalapeno pepper, a little bit stronger than a red pepper, but just a little tang of it, not that it burns.
I agree.
But it's burning beautiful.
Like I said, that original raisin I smelled on the cold draw, I tasted on the cold draw. Maybe even a little moister apricot or plum or something like that. But I'd say it's a good mix of that and the cedar. And there's a little saltiness to it too. And
I think it's each third so far, at least the first third, it's getting more into a full body.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a lot of flavors in it so far.
It's a very spicy cigar.
Right. Not in a bad way.
It's good. The cedar is really coming through nice, like I said, and then that lingering jalapeno.
We got into the second, third, and the cedar stayed solid, smooth, and I started picking up the continuation of the original one, like a raisin fruit, and I actually described it as like a raisin toast.
Alright, hope you can hear me. It's lawn cutting season.
Yep.
But I'm checking my notes here. The pepper backed off. Still getting that cedar, and then getting the cedar. It's creamy. Then I'm getting a little bit of sweetness from the cinnamon. So, and it is a toasty, so it's almost like a cinnamon toast flavor to it. But so far, I mean, it's a complex cigar.
Yep, there's been a lot of subtle changes.
It's not boring at all.
Nope.
Final third of the Carolina Blue Habano. Really enjoyed this cigar. The big shift in the final third. The pepper came back, shifted to really a full strength cigar now. On the long finish, I got a spice, which I'm trying to describe as a turmeric mustard taste. And every once in a while, I got a blast of citrus. I'm gonna have to rate this a 4.5. Really enjoyed it. Great construction.
Transitioned away from that raisin cinnamon toast flavor into a much more grassy flavor with some hints of fruit in the background. The spice ramped up a little bit, more pepper coming back. Definitely transitioned quite a bit throughout the whole cigar. I would rate this 4.5.
I'd like to thank Christopher Moore for sending these cigars for review. And you can also get these cigars from Smooth Draw Cigars. And that'll do it for this edition of Porch Cigar Reviews. We'll catch you next time.